Unicorn blood will keep you. Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. Yew-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the yew wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
I don't see why everyone has their wonder.
Revelio.
Just because you know Lumos doesn't mean you can't get lost.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
You're worrying far too much. Nobody's...
Revelio.
Novelty socks at that price can't be passed up. Be thankful you have socks.
I'd rather have no socks than be dancing like this.
You're not dancing, you're exercising.
Father, why is he dancing?
See? And you said the charms come out in the wash.
Has he been
Hello there.
cursed?
Come on in and have a look around.
Please, can't we take
No
a trip
touching
back to
if you have
Mr. Hill
sticky
and get me
fingers.
some
When
normal
you pay
ones?
for your own socks, then you get to choose. Until then, you'll learn to be thrifty and behave. You're starting to
I
cause...
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
We
Be
really
sure to
wish
stop by
Charles
whenever
was
you're
here.
about. Don't be absurd. That woman will say anything to avoid spending her canut.
Reparo.
I've always said that trouble.
I wonder if I'll ever... You're back! Nice to see you again. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. That item is of the highest quality. Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match, seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Can't help but admire Mr. Weeks' enthusiasm. Revelio. Revelio.
Keep our heads about this. Oh, I'm truly sorry. I didn't mean. If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Revelio.
Aliens and a historian's uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past
Revelio.
that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on... Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its use...
Revelio.
Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio!
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Revelio! How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Revelio! Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Accio! Levioso! Revelio! I hope that house elf can find us in here. Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deek, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deek has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deek. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deek, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Revelio. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Expelliarmus!
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
I've more to teach you about transfiguration, if you have a moment.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Deke hasn't seen this many plants here before.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell. Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering. Customize it.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Protego!
Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell. Directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Protego!
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. no herbology professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. potions you've brewed.
Excellent.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you brewed. thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed. Deep snow herbology, Professor, but some plants here seem to be ready to harvest.
Revelio.
I enjoy divination.
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Italians and a historian's uniform.
Revelio.
Brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Revelio.
Thomas Brown.
potions when Professor Sharp is so...
How are your assignments coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should,
Accio!
it's best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here. Determined to master your spellcasting.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Protego. Reparo. Compulso. Levioso. Compulso. Levioso. Compulso. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Compulso. Levioso. Compulso. Reparo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used.
Levioso.
You're the
Expelliarmus.
Incendio.
Incendio.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Levioso.
Love that long.
What is happening?
Petrificus totalis. On the toes, man.
Venite. Expelliarmus. Protego.
Oh, no, you don't.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Incendio.
Petrificus totalis.
Revelio.
Incendio.
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Expulsa.
Stupefy.
Petrificus
Levioso.
totalis.
Protego. Stupefy.
Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis. Did I hurt you? Petrificus totalis.
Incendio.
Petrificus totalis. Petrificus totalis.
Levioso. Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Right down at once.
Petrificus Totalis! Petrificus Totalis!
Finite.
Petrificus Totalis!
Finite.
Petrificus Totalis! How did that feel? Petrificus Totalis!
Finite.
Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
What are we even doing here? We ought to be at the Hog's Head. This is a waste of our time.
You! What do you think you're doing?
Levioso.
Stop that rate! You let Nora Treadwell get just the beginning. You're going to regret that.
Depulso.
I've seen you duel.
Levioso.
Coward. Still no match for me.
Depulso. Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Revelio. I know what that means. Merlin trial. Revelio.
I'd say we know who to leave at home minding the oven.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Lumos. Reparo. Reparo. Lumos. Depulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso! Accio! Revelio! Revelio! Reparo! Compulso! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Revelio! Seems a pleasant lot.
Always late, that pip.
Revelio!
But Pippin should have been here by now. Always late, that Pippin.
Can't imagine.
Revelio!
Pippin should have been here by now. Handy resource.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Levioso! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Always late, that Pippin.
Accio!
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Depulso!
Always late. That Pippin should have been here by now.
Depulso!
Been here by now.
That's that. Settled. Revelio.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today? This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Revelio. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio. 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 Accio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Compulso. Reparo. Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Reparo. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Repulsor. Protego. Incendio. Incendio. Repulsor. Incendio. Repulsor. Incendio. Protego. Revelio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we?
I delivered the potions to Fatima Lawang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
Oh, I had no idea it was hers.
Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Revelio. 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 Capulso. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
What are you up to now?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Protego. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented gunpowder.
Revelio. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
Incendio. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
Yes, Professor Binns does grow long.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
where do you find time for this and your homework?
I've plenty of time for both. Been managing for years. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness, it's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and I only need a few. It's a sweets ingredient. They won't be missed, trust me.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Goodness. Who knew this was all down here? Revelio. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Reparo. Revelio. That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Revelio. Going to have to get past this. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Revelio. Incendio. Across. Reparo. Accio. Levioso. Something is getting in the way of that platform. Accio. Accio. Levioso. That did the trick. Revelio. This must be the way out. I need to find a way to open that gate. Incendio. Revelio. Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Expelling Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? Revelio. I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio.
I wish I'd paid more attention.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? Let me know if there's anything else I...
Oh, I know.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Hello, Gareth. I have those dried billywigs things.
You got them! Incredible.
Happy to help. Here you go.
This is brilliant! Can't wait to get started. Thank you again. I'll let you know when I've brewed my first batch of fizzing whiz beer.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about. But I'm
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio. 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 This Daedalian Keys challenge is coming along nicely. That's it. I'm making good progress with those tokens. Another house token for the house chest. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Late on your homework? Not once, not even twice, but thrice now! Thrice! Do you intend to study? Or do you plan to remain
Lumos.
here forever? Get yourself to a night.
Levioso.
Get
Accio.
now!
Incendio. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Revelio.
I enjoy my weekly visits to Dog Weeding Desk. I'm more comfortable around plants than people, to be honest.
Depulso. Revelio.
Away from me! Leave me be! My life is behind me, I promise!
Lumos.